how does coming back from traveling and having all those different kinds of experiences, how does it change the way that you walk back into a rehearsal? Like if you're coming back for a show.
Um, I think I can change gears. Well, it depends on the length of travel. For instance, this past week, I may have wandered, but I only had a week, which is not enough time. I think my record of being gone was 81 days. I because my teaching gets done before school. I don't stay for the last week because finals, and I don't need to be around for that. We're not doing lessons. We're not doing no. I'm gone, and I don't teach the first week because they're still building schedules, and I like come in after that, so I stay out of the way. So yeah, I literally left before school. The school year ended, and got back after the school year started. I was gone the entire summer. That is not hyperbole. That is not figurative. I literally was gone the entire summer. It was amazing.
I think I remember that year. I think it was like 2016 or 2017.
No, this
Was
was
it early on?
no, it was later.
Oh.
I've had really long trips, but it was never. And I've left earlier. I've certainly left earlier, but I would come back. And this was partly just to kind of be fun. I mean, I got back like a day or two after school started. Like I think I slow. I could have been back, but I slow played in Oklahoma City just to be like, oh, I'm holding on to this one. I am so close. Got to do it just for the dumb little. I like that like the dumb little things on the road. It's just like it's kind of like like the diner drive-in. I don't
Yeah.
watch TV or whatever, but like those
Yeah,
shows
Guy
that,
Fieri. Yeah.
yeah, that's sort of like you just go to a place to experience the thing. For him, it's a career and all that. Yeah, yeah. But if you're just a traveler, just kind of going like, oh, hey, it might be cool to stop there. Or, oh, the world's largest pistachio, which is out in New Mexico or something like that. Yeah, that's worth a little trip there. It's, just kind of like a dumb little, okay, so I did that. I got to see it. Okay, cool. Hopefully more of the things on the travels have a little bit more substance to them. But when you're driving between, here and Denver, and there's almost nothing, or driving across I-80 Wyoming from Salt Lake over to Fort Collins. I did that. I think it was summer 14-ish or something like that. I'm driving eastbound, left Salt Lake, and I get through. I'm in Wyoming, and that is the second most desolate road I've ever driven in my life. I could see mountains out in the distance, and I never got there. I drove for hours.
They're still the same size.
Just how is like that's, and so my mind just started doing this is just not possible. Like this, how is this an optical illusion? Am I going crazy? I might be going crazy. That happens sometimes. So you have those little things just to bring you back to sanity. That was at the end of like 6 weeks on the road. And I was early. I wasn't a seasoned a traveler, so I was young. I wasn't in prime shape for that yet. I don't wig out nearly as much anymore. I know when I need a break. I usually don't, except for like the beginning and the ends of trips. I usually don't travel more than, I try not to make it more than 4 hours between points. Western half of the United States, that's sometimes unavoidable. But I try and stop for something, to see something to ditch out here. Set up my tent in that little ditch right there, and just chill out. Set up a little campfire, read a book. I'm good.